The Philippines has announced plans to buy the United States Typhon missile system, triggering China to warn of an impending arms race in the Asia-Pacific region. To counter military actions near its borders, the Chinese Navy has significantly expanded its strategic and tactical weapons, emphasizing long-range, covert, and precise strikes against enemy homelands and overseas bases. A recently revealed Chinese submarine, speculated to carry hypersonic missiles, signals a significant shift in naval deterrence strategy amid escalating regional military activity. While the PLA has not confirmed the development of this larger submarine class, a report in Naval and Merchant Ships, a publication owned by China State Shipbuilding Corporation, describes its design and capabilities, indirectly confirming its existence and purpose. New Chinese submarine could respond to U.S. missile threat. A report published earlier this month suggests the submarine is meant to strengthen China's naval power in response to the increasing foreign military presence in the region. It highlights the U.S. deployment of Typhon missile launchers on Luzon Island in the Philippines during a joint exercise last April. These launchers can fire long-range multipurpose missiles capable of striking targets in China, Russia, and North Korea. The Philippines is not only defying China's calls to remove the US-made Typhon missile system from its shores but is also strengthening its commitment to the platform by featuring it in a major arms training exercise. The US military has moved its Typhon launchers, which can fire multipurpose missiles up to thousands of kilometers from Laoag Airfield in the Philippines, to another location on the island of Luzon, a senior Philippine government source said. The Tomahawk cruise missiles and the launchers can hit targets in both China and Russia from the Philippines. The SM-6 missiles it also carries can strike air or sea targets more than 200 kilometers 165 miles away. Satellite images showed the batteries and their associated gear being loaded onto C-17 transport aircraft at Laoag International Airport in recent weeks. The white rain canopies that had covered the Typhon equipment were also removed, according to the images, seen by Reuters and not previously reported. The Typhon system is part of a U.S. drive to amass a variety of anti-ship weapons in Asia. Indo-Pacific Command, which oversees U.S. forces in the region, told Reuters the Typhons have been relocated within the Philippines. Both Indo-Pacific Command and the Philippine government declined to give the specific location to which the batteries were moved. The weapon drew sharp criticism from China when it was first deployed in April 2024 during a training exercise. In September, when the United States said it had no immediate plans to pull the Typhons out of the Philippines, China and Russia condemned the deployment as fueling an arms race. China's foreign ministry accused the Philippines on Thursday of creating tension and confrontation in the region, and urged it to correct its wrong practices. The deployment is also an extremely irresponsible choice for the people of the country and various Southeast Asian countries, and for regional security, ministry spokesperson Mao Ning said at a regular news briefing. China is building a strike submarine that can carry hypersonic missiles. According to the SCMP, the submarine will be armed with the most advanced hypersonic missiles and is being built in order to counter the growing foreign military presence in the region. This refers to US Typhoon missile launchers deployed on the Philippine island of Luzon during a joint exercise in April 2024. Typhons are relatively easy to produce, drawing on large stockpiles and designs that have been around for a decade or more, and could help the United States and its allies catch up quickly in an Indo-Pacific missile race in which China has a big lead. Although the U.S. military has declined to say how many will be deployed in the Indo-Pacific region, more than 800 SM-6 missiles are due to be bought in the next 5 years, according to government documents outlining military purchases. Several thousand Tomahawks are already in U.S. inventories. A new Chinese attack submarine being built at a shipyard in Wuhan could be used to target medium-range missile defense systems deployed in the Philippines, according to a semi-official military magazine. The People's Liberation Army has yet to confirm that the larger class of submarine is under development. But the report in Naval and Merchant Ships, a publication owned by China State Shipbuilding Corporation, a supplier to the PLA Navy, provides details of the vessel's design and capabilities, indirectly confirming its existence and the rationale behind it. The report, published earlier this month, suggests the submarine is aimed at improving China's naval capabilities to counter the growing foreign military presence in the region. It refers to the Typhon launchers deployed by the U.S. on Luzon Island in the Philippines during a joint training exercise last April. The launchers can fire multipurpose missiles with a range of thousands of kilometers, meaning they could strike targets in China, Russia, and North Korea from Luzon. China's new hypersonic-missile-capable submarine challenges US Typhon missiles in Philippines. Satellite images first spotted the new submarine at a Wuhan shipyard in mid-2024. It appears to incorporate advanced technologies, including a vertical launch system for cruise and anti-ship ballistic missiles, as well as an X-shaped tail fin for better agility and stability. According to the report, the new submarine is capable of carrying advanced hypersonic missiles, allowing for covert strikes beyond enemy defenses and the option to deploy nuclear warheads if needed. Working with other military forces, it will help deter enemy carrier groups and bases within the First Island Chain. The First Island Chain, which runs from Japan to the Philippines, is a key part of U.S. strategy and a crucial defensive barrier against the PLA. The report suggests that China's new submarine, whether operating alone or in small groups, could force enemy forces to spread out, creating an asymmetrical deterrent. This approach, it says, would give China's main forces a decisive advantage in firepower and manpower, increasing their chances of victory in key operational zones. During wartime, the submarine could perform some roles of nuclear submarines, including saturation attacks on surface ships and long-range precision strikes on land targets, such as U.S. missile defense systems in the northern Philippines. Beijing has consistently criticized the U.S. deployment of Typhoon launchers on Luzon Island, calling for their removal and labeling the system as a strategic asset and an offensive weapon.